Hi, YouTube. Me again. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. This is Angela. I'm glad you tuned in today for whatever reason. Welcome. so, this week was a very, very emotional week for me. I experienced a lot of self awareness this week. I've had a plethora of conversations about just life and realizing where I want to be. I just love communicating with people and getting their ideas and their points of view on different things. And it's always nice to kind of relate it back to myself in some way, shape, or form. Um, this week, I was just really, really encouraged to continue on this self journey of just realizing what I want to do, where I want to be. Um, I'm now a little more confident in some of those areas, and I guess I'm just enjoying the journey. Before, when this process started, it kind of took off because I experienced a breakup, like we all do at some point in our lives. And I realized that after that breakup, which actually was a very, very mutual breakup, I realized that after it, I really had no real idea of self. Simple things that people enjoy doing, going, eating, I didn't know. And it was very traumatizing to realize at 34 years of age, I really had very little ideas about me and where I saw me in the next few years, let alone the next few months. So that's where all this came from. Just trying to figure out some very simple, basic things that everyone, tends to know about themselves: favorite foods, favorite places to travel, what types of clothes I want to wear, and then two, also learning to be alone, not lonely, but learning to be alone, going to the movies alone, having dinners alone, shopping alone, traveling alone. Those things were honestly very, very uncomfortable for me. But I'm very, very grateful for this process because it's shown me that I'm actually a lot stronger than I thought I would be. So I'm learning this week in particular to just enjoy me time. I love one thing I did find out from this process. I do love yoga. I love hot yoga, hot Pilates. I love it all. It's weird, but I love it. The room is extremely uncomfortable, but the process of it all is about self awareness and self care. Of course, there are some yoga poses and some positions I absolutely cannot do just yet. But the general teaching of yoga is just to be one with self. And that for me has been a real helpmeet in this process. It's challenging, um, but I love it. I absolutely love it. If I could, maybe one day be an instructor, that may come about. But for now, I love attending the courses. So that for me this week has been the first realization that self care is very important. Eating alone, drinking alone, shopping alone, traveling alone. Those things are, I think, essential, especially for single people. I'm learning to not rush things, and I believe that that's very important before you make that commitment with that someone special. I do believe that it's important to know self, your own values, your own maybe ideals about life, have your own future goals and future plans before you attempt to merge with another person, however you all see fit, through marriage, common law, or legally. I just feel that it's very important to have a very solid foundation before taking that very heavy commitment with someone. And I found that I did not have that. So that's what this process is about. It's continuing to grow, continuing to express myself. This second video is a little easier, fortunately, because this is still new for me. Letting someone in, especially YouTube, of all things. But next week, I think I'll do something maybe outside, maybe something with a little more light, just to kind of, I guess, maybe show you exactly where I live and what I do for fun, or maybe a small journey of how I go about my week. But I just wanted to share another video of my progress and encourage you all to do some things that you love to do, just you, not you and Bay. But I think it's important to just be fully self-aware as much as possible, as much as you're able, before settling down and committing yourself to someone else. So that's my tidbit for today. Have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful holiday, and Happy New Year to everyone. See you next time.